tracking the man wanted for India's biggest bank fraud. Nirav Modi has finally been arrested in London more than a year after he fled India. He's been accused of cheating the Punjab National Bank of 13,000 crore rupees. His arrest now means that the long legal battle to extradite him is now in the process of starting out. Let's bring you a few more details of what happened in court a little while back. The judge said, remanding you to custody given the high value of the amount involved in the allegations and the access you may have to means of escape. The judge added, I have substantial grounds to believe that you may fail to surrender. Over the last few weeks, Mr. Modi was cited in London 2 times, but he brushed off reporters' questions with no comments. 3 days ago, the UK issued a warrant against him following the Enforcement Directorate's request for his extradition, but a decision on his extradition cannot be taken without a long-drawn legal process, as it happened in the case of the liquor baron Vijay Mallya, whose case continues to be heard in court. The 48-year-old Nirav Modi had skipped the country last year, weeks before the detection of the 13,000 crore Punjab National Bank scam. The CBI is probing the scam, which involved fake guarantees in the name of the state-run lender to secure loans overseas. Nirav Modi was spotted by the media in London for the second time, as I mentioned, this month, a day after the UK put out an arrest warrant for him. This time too, Mr. Modi didn't say very much. He just said no comments. He was sighted earlier at what appeared to be an eatery at his Centre Point home in an upscale part of London. Earlier this month, Nirav Modi was seen walking on the streets of London by a reporter of the British newspaper The Telegraph. Since then, things have moved much faster, and his bail has now been denied. Okay, Radhika Iyer joins us now for more on this. Radhika, what exactly did the judge say?
She came back from break after scanning documents presented to her by both the CPS as well as by Nirav Modi's defense lawyer. And she said, I deny bail. I grant him custody until the 29th of March because I believe that there is substantial reason to consider the fact that he may fail to surrender. That was her statement to Nirav Modi, which was very strong indeed. And she also went on to say that this was an allegation involving high amounts of money. And so she had reason to remand him to custody. The question now is, Vishnu, where he will be taken to, which jail he will be kept at until the 29th of March. That's about 19 days from now. It's not going to be very pleasant for this man who's used to living in Centre Point, which is arguably the most expensive address here in London, at the luxury flat where he was stay put for the last some time. It appears that he may be taken to Wandsworth prison, but we are yet to get that confirmation from the Crown Prosecution Service and the Metropolitan Service. Also, Vishnu, unlike the Vijay Mallya case where we saw Vijay Mallya coming out and getting in from the main entrance, this case is slightly different because the accused here is more evasive. He has taken the back entrance, something that we in the media are not having access to. It's quite different. So it's a level of deja vu, really, where 2 years ago exactly Vijay Mallya was brought here, was remanded to, was actually granted bail 2 years ago, and now again you have Nirav Modi, and this perhaps indicative of just how perhaps surprised the judge was today, given the sheer zeros that were attached to it.
Let me ask you a couple of other important questions over here. The bail that he had offered to pay was £500,000, right? £500,000 was the bail offer made by his lawyers. And he's also shown evidence, he says, of him paying taxes in the United Kingdom, of him having a permit in Hong Kong. So what else did he actually show to prove his claims?
What was very interesting for me, Vishnu, was the fact that Modi's lawyer said that he's taking educational courses here in London. So it will be very interesting to probe further on what these courses are that Mr. Modi has enrolled himself to. He also said that his son has been living here for the last 5 years and has been going to school. He has, at the time of arrest, provided with the Metropolitan authorities his expired passport and his current passport, which now is with the UK Home Office, which currently stands revoked by the Indian government. He also provided some other identity proofs, including one from Hong Kong. There was another which belonged to New York. There was another bank card which was produced in court today. pay slips which showed that his annual income or his monthly income was close to £20,000, also something that was shown as expenditure. In case he was granted bail, then he was hoping possibly to get about £20,000 as allowance, just in case his bank accounts were attached. But he didn't have to go that far because the judge now has denied bail. He has offered £500,000 based on the income that he makes and the savings that he apparently has as an offer for bail, which is not unusual because people here, as part of their bail application, will have to submit to court what their pay slips are, what their savings are, and what they can offer as an amount which they can keep as a security fund, given their proof that they will not flee.